Fire away. We'll get Jimmy.
Just what was your thought on the game overall? Because it seemed like your team played a lot better in the first half, and their team played better in the second half. What do you think happened with that, and just your overall thoughts?
I think overall, I mean, we definitely, there were a lot of good things we did. There were some things that we could definitely fix. But the goal was to go out there and have fun, first-time fans seeing us play. I think we came out with a lot more energy the first half. In the second half, it was vice versa. They came out with the energy, and the intensity. But overall, I think it was a good debut.
What was your thoughts playing Barnhill Arena in that environment?
Oh, I mean, I never played in there before, so it was like a new playing field. It was like a neutral site kind of. But I thought it was pretty cool, to do the throwback game, have the fans be able to come in there too, because fans haven't been able to sit in there for a while. I think just being in there, everybody realized like how things have came so far, how things have progressed, and I thought it was just a great idea to play in Barnhill.
What'd you think of Connor's game? Eric Musselman said you guys are a different team with Connor on the floor. And of course, right now he's not going to be able to play during the season, but he might get a waiver. Who knows? Just kind of what he thought about his play, and is it tough not knowing if he's going to be with y'all or not? As far as being able to play games.
Connor's been playing great. I mean, you saw what he could do out there. He could stretch the floor. I mean, he's 7'3", could shoot the ball, so it's hard to contest, and that's definitely what he did. He helped stretch the floor, but. About the waiver, I mean, hopefully he can still get his waiver, but we never know. So even if he wasn't able to get his waiver, we got to learn how to work around that, which I think we'll do very greatly. But if he was able to play on the court with us, it'll help us tremendously.
Isaiah, last year you had 31 points in this game. Today you really showed off your playmaking ability for others. Talk about that, your ability to do more than just score the basketball.
Well, during the offseason, I've been working on a lot of different things, being able to show other aspects of my game while doing what I do best, and that's knocking down shots. So just showing that I had a more diverse playbook in my game, that's one of the things I've been going for.
Having a guy like Jimmy, who obviously played here when he was a freshman, but back now, what does that do to the team, having a leader like that?
I mean, it helps a lot. Him being a grad, his experience to the game, he knows a lot, and he brings a lot of things offensively and defensively because he's a great defender. His rebounding is great, so he's going to get defensive and offensive rebounds. He's great at the point guard. His vision is incredible. Just having him is going to help us a lot.
Coach Musselman said that you guys are kind of going to go as rebounding goes in terms of wins and losses. How much has he stressed that to you guys, and just the importance of rebounding?
Rebounding is one of our main focuses because, as y'all can see, we're not the biggest team out there. We're actually quite short, especially if Connor doesn't get a waiver. We're going to be really small, so that's going to make or break us rebounding. If we can rebound good, that's one thing we don't have to worry about. So since we are small, we do focus on that a lot in practice, a lot of rebounding drills, boxing out, communicating, make sure you're in the right spots at the right time so when the time comes, you can rebound.
This is a story. One of our high school guys is doing this. If you don't mind me asking about. He wanted to know, growing up in Fort Smith, playing at North Side, how do you think that helped you as far as your college career? And was there anybody in particular that maybe you looked up to growing up? Anybody in Fort Smith?
Definitely being from Fort Smith. I grew up being an Arkansas Razorback fan, watching like the Ronnie Brewers, the Michael Qualls. I mean, even like recently, like Daryl Macon, Dusty Hannahs, Jalen Barford, Colas Williams, Sidney Moncrief way in the past. Just being able to, be in the same state as them, being able to play in the same state as them, and being from here, having my friends and family be able to watch me in person, I think. It's just great having that feeling, that culture behind you.
Was there anything about basketball in Fort Smith that helped you at all?
Most definitely. I mean, you have Ronnie Brewer Sr. who actually played at my high school. He's came up there to multiple practices and things like that, just giving tips. But Arkansas basketball is on the come up, and I think I was in part of the generation.
Isaiah, no. Reggie wasn't on your team today, but what did you see from him? He had 19 points, looked pretty active.
Oh yeah, Reggie's definitely gotten a lot better over the summer. He's showcasing a lot of his game that people didn't know he had, but we knew it was in him. So Reggie producing like that, we expect that from him, and he had a great game today, and he's doing what he does best. He rebounds, he works around the basket very well. He can knock down the mid-range jump shot, play great defense. Reggie's just an overall great player.
I think you were 4 for 8 on threes in the first half, 0 5 in the second half. Although that box score is kind of weird, but
Yeah.
was there some with the rims on the other? Just a rough second half, or kind of what? No, that's obviously not like you to go 0 for 5.
I mean, you're gonna have those off shooting days, but I think fatigue started to set in. You know, you got to learn how to overcome that. But I mean, overall, it was just a bad shooting half for the second half. But and in my mind, I'm gonna make the next shot, so I'm gonna keep shooting.
I bet they're still going to shoot.
Oh yeah.
Anything else? All right, guys.
Yep.